Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Boy, have I got a little treat in for you guys today. Today I'm going to do Borla. Borla being automotive parts, but Borla a big part of Hot Wheels. So I have got a sharp knife. I have got a glass of water today. Cheers. Yep, thank you. Good health, everybody. I've got a little diorama sitting down here that you guys can't see, but sooner or later I'll flip the camera and we'll do a little bit of a showcase. I created this little diorama myself. But initially, first and foremost, I'm just going to open some cars because that's what I like to do, and I think that's what you guys like to see. So I'll open some cars and then we'll switch over and then I'll show off some cars. Okay, how does that sound? Sounds good to me. Hope it sounds good to you. If you like what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. Subscribing helps you guys keep up with my content. Also helps me know that you guys are watching. It helps a lot of things actually, really, with the whole content thing. Also, if you hit the like button, it's always good. I don't mind comments either. Thank you, Mr. Retoyer, mate. You've been a really good support in that end of things. I don't get a lot of comments. I'm hoping it's because things are good, not because they're bad. Alright, so let's start opening some cars. Alright, so I said I was doing Borla. This one here I've been holding on to for a wee while. A Ford GT. I love Ford GTs. I've got quite a lot of Ford GTs. I have a couple in the Borla range and you'll see the other one later on. This is the standard Ford GT as far as I know that comes out with Hot Wheels. There are other ones as well. Anyway, let's pop this sucker open. Ford GTs, mate, they were pretty slick cars in their time. I don't know how they match with today's supercars, but boy, they were definitely a big supercar back in the day. I think there's even a movie out called Ford versus Ferrari. I might have got that wrong, but yep, they're definitely out there. The card, nothing too exciting about the card really. Just your standard Hot Wheels card. What's the date on it? 2024. There we go. So let's pop that car out there, let you guys have a good look at it. Very cool car, the Ford GT. I got a little addicted to collecting these for a while, to the point where I think I just got a little too many and stopped buying them. But if I get them in Borla, yay, that's fantastic. If I get them in other liveries, even a Moon Eye would be great. I don't have a Moon Eye GT, so that's cool. Yeah, wicked. Very, very cool. I'll pop that aside and we'll add that to my little viewing later on. The other one I want to open is it's a pretty special set, this one. You guys know this set, the Shop Trucks. It was very, very popular set. Now how I got a hold of this one, my old mate Mark, thank you Mark for getting a hold of this for me. I love it. However, I paid good money for a single. Not that I'm worried about it. I don't mind the money that I pay for certain things. But then the whole set came up for $60, so wicked. I bought the whole set again. I don't mind doing that either, as I love Hot Wheels, and I do a little market where I do sell stuff that I've doubled up, so I don't mind selling things on. Also, I love opening them, so yes, I now have a full collection of this, plus a few extras. Choice. The other one you'll see possibly in the future opening. I'll open this one up for you guys somewhere in the future. 83 Chevy Silverado. Love Chevys too. Chevys are fantastic in my world. You probably can't hear it, it's rather quiet in the background, but I do have the Fabulous Bastards playing in the background. Fantastic wee band. Like I mentioned in my other video, we had a bit of a split up, and that happens with bands. Being a drummer, you see a lot of it. But anyway, it looks like some of the guys are going to look at trying to reform. So we won't be the Fabulous Bastards, because that was these guys, but we will definitely be doing something in the future. Hopefully a completely different sound, but we'll see. There we go, the card, the char. Shop trucks. Now they came out in 2017. There we go. Still, it's aging up now. I love this casting. Not the casting. I just love this truck in particular with the big Borla logo. Love the wheels. Love the paint job. I love the fact that it's all metal. Got a nice metal base on the bottom there. All detailed in its premium fashion. Very, very nice. There's the top there as well. Sometimes I forget to show that off. I do apologise. Rubber wheels, metal base, metal body, hefty casting. Very, very cool. Alright, so I'm just going to snip that off now. That's my opening segment, and I will follow it on to the next one. Ciao. Rightio, kia ora and welcome back to Mr. T's. I'm just carrying on this little movie from a completely different angle. Earlier on you saw me open this nice little Chevy Silverado. We'll pop that on my little turntable. You guys have had a pretty good look at that. You can see in the background I've got a little Borla diorama, and we'll have a better look at that as we move on. We can take that one off there, and we'll put that over here where I think he'll sit quite nicely there. We got this Ford GT that I popped in there. We'll pop that on there, and I would really quite like to see that can sit in the car park too, because we're going to get a little bit full otherwise. And we just keep moving on, and I have a 2015 Ford Mustang GT. I like this. It's a pretty cool piece. Actually, I might even move that over to here because I think it will look better there. And we'll put the GT over here, as I have two of them. Here's the other one in white. I'm really glad. I love the Borla livery. We got the white, and we now have the black. That's so cool. We'll put the white one with the white one. Slowly adding them up. Then I have a 2016 Mustang GT. We'll pop that there. Actually, I'll even just pop that here so you guys can have a decent look at it. The turntables are good, but they don't really let you see everything. The bottom, the top, the sides, which I like to show you guys. But we'll chuck them on the turny anyway, just for a wee nosy, because I have a turntable now. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. It's a little bit finicky if you ask me. We're going to put him in here. He's going to be racing, doing a big drift around the corner. We'll help my little drift smoke there. And then we now have a 2016 Camaro. There we go, here he is there. Just a main line. Most of my Borlas are main lines. The only real good one that I know of is that Chevy Silverado that I showed you guys earlier. Plastic base, plastic wheels. He too can be hitting into that drift with his mate. Here we go. Here's the other Ford GT. Sorry, now I think this is a 2016 Ford GT. Here we go. I think they call this a Ford GT race. Just as racy as the other one, I reckon. But pretty slick. Alright. I like the wheels on this. I like all the black. It really makes it look quite sleek and slender, and definitely got that real race look to it. Choice, he can go over there. Got a Ford Bronco. I don't know if any of you collect Borla out there. Let me know if you do, and let me know if there are other models that I don't have here that you guys might have at home. That would be awesome. It's quite a racy Ford Bronco, this one. Real racy. You can pop over there. Starting to run out of room. We'll get rid of that then, eh? We don't need that there. We can pop that there. Road cones, they're everywhere. Okay, next I have the 2019 Chevrolet Silverado. This is a big beast. I don't know if I see a hell of a lot of these around here. Like I said, New Zealand don't seem to get the big trucks. I call this a truck because it is actually going beyond the point of a ute. It's just a beast of a thing. All plastic, very light casting. But pretty cool, alright. Borla, and like I said, I'm all about the Borla. Put him in front of beside this one. And last but least, a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. I love this Jeep Gladiator. Now, if I'm not wrong, it may have come out in a Super, this one. But yet again, I'm just happy with the mainline. I don't feel like I need the Super. The wheels are cool, even though they're plastic. It just suits the whole vehicle in general. Don't see Jeep Gladiators around here either, unfortunately. They're cool looking machines. I'd quite like to see one up in person. Maybe when I get over to the States I'll get to see all these crazy vehicles. One day. Got a couple of motorbikes in the back. And we can put him up there looking all four-wheel drive like. There we go. So that's my team Borla. We'll get rid of that spinny disc, put that aside, and we can have a good look at my little diorama there. Stoked. Oops. Choice, everybody. Well, have a good time. Keep collecting. I hope you find all the little bits and pieces that you've always wanted to collect. Yeah, and happy hunting. Ciao. Cheer, everybody.